If you've had a chance to watch the previous webinar, you saw how I focused on choosing a niche for our content. I focused on uncovering hot topics that we could cover with the content we publish on our site. There is one point from that webinar that I want to repeat here because it has a big impact on how successful your SEO project will be. A lot of marketers think they should start with basic topics and slowly build up to the more advanced ideas. In one way, that does make sense because that's how people learn a subject. They start with the basic ideas and then they learn the more advanced things as they go along. But in the case of internet marketing and SEO, that's the wrong approach. Here's why. Building content is useless if you can't get people to link to it and recommend it to other people. Links from established websites with authority drive traffic and search engine rankings. They're the key to effective SEO. The people who have the power to link to your site are other website owners. The best links come from the most established sites. They pass authority and trust to your site, helping it to climb in the Google ranks. Other website owners in your niche are not beginners. They aren't interested in the basic stuff. They left that behind years ago. So why would they link to your basic content on your site if they aren't interested in it? Site owners only ever link to content that they're interested in personally, unless you bribe them or pay them, but that is risky and expensive. So you need to write about advanced topics to get the links and traffic. When your site starts to get decent rankings, the situation changes. At that point, your site has its own authority. The links between your site's pages pass the authority around, so new pages on your site automatically get a high authority score. Now you can write about basic topics and get rankings without having to beg for links from other sites. Most of us are still in the early stages of building rankings to our sites. I'm going to assume that applies to you as well. In that case, you need to pick an advanced topic for your early content. In the last webinar, I spoke about running SEO for a product about building WordPress sites. WordPress is a blog platform and content management system, by the way. I'm sure many of you are quite familiar with it. It would be a mistake for me to choose a basic topic about how to install WordPress or how to make your first post. There might be lots of people who are looking for that information, but that's not the issue. First of all, there are already many basic articles on the web. Secondly, I would have a really hard time getting links for an article like that. Instead, I should choose a more advanced topic, like choosing a framework for a new custom theme, or how to use WordPress to build a rich web application.